Capital One rewarding performance comes from the Big Ten on Saturday. Blake Corum and Hassan Haskins combined for 229 yards rushing. Each had a couple of touchdowns. Wolverines took care of Northwestern 33-7. Harbaugh's team moving by land.
It's huge. We're 7-0, they're 7-0. They have some good DNs. The tackles are really nice, and they have some good backers. So I think, our O-line just has to come off the ball physical like they have all year and really just read the keys after that, and I think we'll be successful.
The significance of this game is huge. You know what I'm saying? Both teams coming in 7-0, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to doing our job and doing our 111 every play and flying around, having fun with each other and going and get it.
Yeah, this is obviously a big rivalry game. This is for the state championship, and I think just us being both undefeated as well just makes it, that much bigger of a game. This is a playoff type game, and, we're motivated and we want to win this one.
Aiden Hutchinson said it's made him sick to watch the tape of the game last year. Sparty won. Only a couple of wins that Mel Tucker's team had last year. This is an historic matchup in the last century. You see how relatively few Big Ten matchups of 7-0 or better that we've had. And in fact, this is the first time in any of our lifetimes, sitting on this set or in these little TV boxes, that Michigan and Michigan State have met as top 10 opponents. 1964 was the last time that it happened. So there is huge significance in terms of Big Ten championship, in terms of playoff picture, to what happens on the banks of the Red Cedar on Saturday, Kirk.
Well, yeah, this is going to be one of those games we'll be talking about. It's shocking to me that graphic, because it seems like we've seen some Michigan State games where there's been a lot at stake for both teams. I love the fact that this is the week we finally learn about Michigan. We've been through some of these teams and who they have played and who they haven't played. Michigan is the team to me that's up at near the top that has a chance now to kind of show that they're a legitimate threat to not just Ohio State, but to get up into the top four and make a run. And the whole thing to me, guys, I think their defense looks legit. I think they're playing with a lot of confidence in this new scheme. We know they can run the ball. They seem to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. I think it comes down to, can they win a game like this without Ronnie Bell, who is their guy, their leader, their go-to guy on the perimeter, and Kincaid McNamara, who's been incredibly efficient. Can he in the passing game make enough plays in this environment against this style of defense from Mel Tucker to be able to win a game? I'm not saying he can't at all. I'm just saying this is the week we're going to finally see how good this Michigan team really is.
Hey, Joey, you want me to get after him? Will they, Kirk? Will he make enough plays? Will he do it? Make a call.
Bro, it's Tuesday. We're going to East Lansing on College Game Day.
It's Tuesday.
Very disappointed.
It's Tuesday. I got you, Kirk. I get it. It's Tuesday. You need some more time to study the tape. And then he'll give you he'll give you a little waffle on Saturday of how great Michigan State is. But I'm going with Michigan in a storied season. So anyways, I agree. I couldn't agree with you more, Kirk. I think McNamara is obviously getting him in and out of the right place. He's not putting the ball in harm's way at all, which is what you want to see. I want to know if 1999 football, early 2000 football can still win, because that's what Michigan is when you watch them offensively. It's old school. It's old Jim Harbaugh. So Mel Tucker on the other end, I think, is the exact opposite. You got speed. You got wide receivers. You got a great back that can make people miss. Can they do the blocking up front that they've kind of been okay at, not great at? So I think we'll learn about both teams, Joey, on Saturday.
And that's going to be the interesting part of this game, is everyone's saying that, McNamara hasn't put the ball in harm's way, but he hasn't had to yet because they've run the ball so well with Corum and Haskins. And so when we've looked at Michigan, not just this season, but in past years, it's always been, do they have the ability to make the big play down the field when they have to? And we haven't seen that yet. Michigan State on the other side with Reed and Naylor, they've shown an ability to go downfield. Peyton Thorne, I believe, has 15 touchdowns on the season. He's shown an ability to go down the field when he has to. So now it's going to be interesting to get into this game. So we know both teams want to run the football. Both teams need to run the football because, that's what they do, but it also helps their pass game. We're going to see if Michigan can take that next step. Everyone's thinking that they're the better team in this, but I guarantee you that Mel Tucker and Michigan State are loving this talk and saying, we hope that they think that we're not good enough to beat this team, and that'll be motivating for them. But I'm looking forward to this game more so than in any time I can remember in my lifetime, seeing Michigan State play as top 10 teams with something that matters to not just the Big Ten, but the entire country.
Now, Pollack may give Mel Tucker a little bulletin board material, too. I think he expects Peyton Thorne to find his way to the seat of his pants several times with the Michigan rush, that Michigan State offensive line.
Yes, facts.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.